Hi, I'm Tej. I'm the business development lead at Blue Sky. I focus on sales, partnerships, and welcome to the first episode of we sell environmental data. So data on air pollution, water-related parameters like flood maps, water quality, groundwater levels, data on wildfires, and how risk-prone an area may be to them. An entire catalog of environmental indicators. We talk about data being perhaps the most valuable commodity of our times now, surpassing oil, and we run on the hypothesis that given the accelerating climate crisis, environmental data is probably the most valuable data set of our times. Our offering needs to be able to cater to this like ever evolving range of use cases. So there are two parts to that question, I would say. One is, of course, the customers we have at the moment, but generally they range between research, media, healthcare sector, and wearables, and also financial organizations. Our data can potentially be used by a wide variety of users, from the government for regulation, research, of course. Yeah, there are many potential uses of this data. One is, of course, climate risk assessment. Banks and insurance firms, etc., need to assess at what risk their portfolios are at, from say wildfires, floods, increasing sea level, and so on. Second is there are a lot of initiatives. There are carbon reduction projects related to say afforestation, agroforestry, etc. Use cases are evolving. It's a new challenge. It's moving fast, and so as we have more conversations, we learn more and more like, oh hey, this data can be used like this as well. Remember my first sales pitch? It was outside, um, in a garden just outside our office in pre-COVID times. I was, of course, nervous, slightly intimidated, and I'm pretty sure my answer to like most questions was, I will check and get back to you later. So it didn't really go that far. But in terms of good ingredients for a sales pitch, I think one thing that we do hear a lot is that a good sales pitch should not sound like a sales pitch. So it should be a lot about trying to genuinely understand the challenges the user is facing and how your data may be able to step in and help with resolving those challenges. I think when it comes to not sounding very salesy, that's still something a lot of people, including myself, do struggle with, because we do enter the call or meeting with that kind of in mind. But yeah. I love Jim, but I have to say Dwight's the better salesperson. Just because like he's so persistent, and that I find it very endearing that it is kind of his entire world, and he's so sincere about it. You go to any level to make that sale, you know.